Eagles of Bridgewater College. At forward, number 7, Hunter Collier. At forward, number 8, Bridget Fabiani. In defense, number 13, Taylor Dudley. In the midfield, number 14, Hannah Randolph. Playing defense, number 17, Savannah Cowan. Defender, number 20, Patty Grimm. At forward, number 21, Bailey Kratz. Playing midfield, number 23, Isabella Kreider. In the midfield, number 28, Catherine Howe. And also in the midfield, number 30, Sydney Ryan. The goalkeeper for the Bridgewater College Eagles, number 1, Sydney Davis. Assistant coach for the Eagles, Pat Kwiatowski. Head coach Mike Van Horn. And now for your Profs of Rowan University.
Hi, my name is Sammy Pagnani. I'm an outside midfielder and I'm from Bordentown.
Sarah Rosenberg, outside mid, Kinnelon.
Allie Hicks, center back, Tom Turner. Catherine McCary, forward, Washington Township. Shelby Money, goalkeeper, Violin.
Daria Jones, forward, Jackson, New Jersey.
Casey Lonsky, defense, Washington Township.
Megan McKinley, outside mid, Washington Township.
Dara Wagner, center mid, Hamilton Township.
Abby Daigle, Millville, forward.
Ariana Derling, defense, Hamilton, New Jersey.
Kelsey Holt, midfielder, Lawrence, New Jersey.
Amanda Weber, goalkeeper, Hopewell Valley.
Dominique Marone, forward, Marlton.
Aiden Sheehan, midfield, Hamilton.
Kelsey Stengel, defense, Parkridge, New Jersey.
Patty Stover, defense, Washington Township.
Lauren Wood, forward, Williamstown.
Jessica Beck, forward, Glassboro, New Jersey.
Caitlin Cordell, midfield, Middletown, Delaware. Kate Lamunian, defender, Freehold.
Jessica Logan, midfield, Springfield Township.
Grace Massell, outside back, Middletown, New Jersey. Lindsay Morgan, midfield, Hamilton.
Marissa Pagano, Washington Township, defense.
Caitlin Priest, defender, Blackwood.
Beth Sansone, midfield, Roxbury.
By supporting the participants and the officials in a positive manner.
Rowan Radio 89.7 WGLS-FM Channel 2 coverage of Profs Women's Soccer. Joe Stauffenberg here alongside Anthony Adinolfi here for Profs Soccer today as the Bridgewater College Eagles visit the Rowan University Profs. Rowan, their first game on the year here in these Profs Soccer Classic, coming from the NJAC. 12-3-3 last season with 7-1-1 conference record. Scott Leacott leading the team his 20th season on the year now. Anthony, we saw a win coming from the Profs last night, the men's soccer team, and usually they started in their defensive side. They worked the ball around, and they basically worked a lot of the sidelines And I would expect the same thing by the Profs here tonight in their first game for this women's team.
Yeah, well, let's hope so, Joe, because you know what? It'd be great if the women's could hop in the win column, just like the men's did last night with that 3-0 shutout victory. And it'd just be a great, just a great home win to start the season. You know, 1-0 at home, and then just build on from there, and hopefully can get this stuff going.
And Shelby Money in goal for the Profs. Aiden Sheehan, Catherine McCary, Bethany Sansone, Kelsey Stangl, Ellie Hicks, Dara Wagner, Daria Jones, Sarah Rosenberg, Casey Lonsky, and Patty Sover round out the starting lineup. Bringing it up for the Eagles, that's going to be Bailey Kratz right here on the near side, going near midfield. That one's going to be Hannah Rudolph as she passed it to the other side of the field to Grimm. Eagles starting out with the ball for the most of possession and taken away by the Profs. Boot it a little bit downfield as you get closer to mid. That one's going to roll out of bounds off the head of an Eagle over there on the far side. Playing back and forth now on the far. And it's taken away by the Eagles. Going back and forth now. And they're going to take it in their own zone. Again, that one was Cohen. Going to put ahead to midfield. As they're going to swing it to the Profs logo. Here on the near side, Bailey Kratz has it. She's got a lot of Profs defenders in her as a great stop there coming from Aiden Sheehan. Going to punch it downfield. Back and forth with the headers are all the Eagles here. And taken away by the Profs. Catherine McCary has it. Back to the defense. Setting things up. Casey Lebonsky, she's got a big boot. But they're going to pass it back. Money directing traffic behind them. This is the Profs' real full possession. And they got some work to do here. We're 3 minutes into the game. Score is 0-0. And it's taken away by the Eagles. We're towards the near side. Kratz once again, but it's taken away by the Profs. That's going to be Dara Wagner. What a steal. She's got a breakaway. She's got a defender to beat. And it was blocked. Block came from Kratz. Once again, they're going to cross it into the penalty box and boot it away. It's going to be a throw-in from the Profs.
And Joe, let me add, what a great offensive start for the Profs. They're already in the backfield for Bridgewater College, and they already got almost one shot on goal, so they're doing well so far in offense.
Yeah, it was a great, almost breakaway that Wagner had as she was splitting the defender. She had one more to beat. Now on the far side, the Profs trying to set things up over there. It's going to be McCary over. Getting that one booted by Hicks. That one got into the penalty box and nothing doing here for the Profs. Eagles took over in a quick steal, but it goes right back to the Eagles. So back and forth possession here. Carey keeps it in. Wagner chasing for it, and it will be out of bounds. Almost chasing that one down and getting that one. Where the Profs, it's going to be a goal kick. That one was McCary. Goalie for the Eagles of Bridgewater College, Sydney Davis. Sophomore from Arlington, Virginia. As after the goal kick, the Eagles take over. Stopped by the Profs, and will take it back to their own zone. That's going to be Sheehan. Approaching 5 minutes elapsed into this first half. Joe Stauffenberg here with Anthony Adenolfi for women's soccer here on the campus of Rowan University. Money boots it away and way out of bounds into the parking lot. I think Shelby got a little bit too much of that one, trying to get it to her teammates over there. Hannah Rudolph had it for a second now. It's back to Grimm. Over to Kratz. And she's going to be racing Lebonsky over in the corner for it. Two Profs there. One of them is Lebonsky, as Kratz trying to get it out of the corner with possession. They're unable to do so, but it was hit off of a Prof out of bounds. A quick throw in by the Eagles. Looks like the Profs are kind of just letting them sit in there, as the Eagles have an open, not open net, but open shot, and it's just left. Money diving save, didn't hit it, went out of bounds. A goal kick for Money now.
And what an incredible attempt at that shot by Hannah Rudolph. That shot just missed a little bit to the left, and thankfully Shelby Money was there to just, ease it out of bounds. So good job on the Profs' part.
Making sure nothing was going to get in that net. Money a save percentage of about 85 last year, 12 wins, including 10 shutouts on the year. Been great through her whole entire tenure here, senior this year. Ball's taken away by the Profs. Here comes Dara Jones. Going to give it to McCary. They're going to slow things down, though. In the corner was a Prof going up against an Eagle. A throw in now for the Profs. The throw into Lebonsky. Beats a defender and passes over. Blocked by an Eagle. She tried to get it to Dara Jones. Tried to get a breakaway there, stopped by Lebonsky in the defensive zone. Once again, Prof's ball. They're going to work the far side a little bit here. Ball kicked over by Jones. Got it quickly to Sheehan. Give and go to McCary. She's going to beat a defender. On the far side box, a shot right into the hands of Davis.
And I'll tell you what, that was an incredible shot. That shot was a line drive right at the goalie. And thankfully the goalie for Bridgewater had some good hands and she was able to save that ball.
If it was a little bit more elevated, McCary would have had that first goal for the Profs. On the far side, once again, a shot and bounced into the hands of Davis.
Sydney Davis, just like that, in less than 30 seconds, she's already got 2 saved shots on the net. She's looking good so far. Both teams looking well so far in the first half.
Blocked by Sheehan. And they're going to fight for it there. Profs really fighting hard for those kicks by the goalies. Profs didn't go down, but eventually taken away by the Eagles. Now the Profs trying to get possession, passed it right back. Oh, and an Eagle taken down. Looked like that was Sydney Ryan that was taken down. A foul call on the Profs. .45 left to go in the first half. Score still all at zeros. Free kick for the Eagles. Not a very good one. Eagles still have possession. Ball got barely elevated off the ground. Taking it now is Maddie Grimm. Intercepted by the Profs. Now taking it for him is Jones. Jones, the ball almost taken away from her, and the Profs have a chance here. They're at midfield. Racing over to the far side. It was tipped by an Eagle, and they're going to intercept it right out midfield. On the far side, chasing it down. Where the Profs, they have it now back in their defensive zone. Patty Stover on the far side. Part of this defensive attack. Hicks boots it down. Profs really want to keep this in their offensive zone. We're very close, but taken away by the Eagles. Miscommunication pass there, not a good one. As Sheehan tried to stop that one. Darrell Wagner is going to run into an Eagle, knock her down, and a free kick will be awarded.
And Profs doing a good job so far of keeping the ball out of the defensive zone. They've only had one. Bridgewater State's only had one really good possession over in their defensive zone, but Rowan has been they've been keeping them out and putting more of the pressure on offense. And we were able to get 2 shots just a couple minutes ago. Yeah, and it just seems that once when they're at midfield, the whole entire team is just swarming the ball, and there's really no chance that the Eagles has to get it in their zone. Except this time here, they get it over. Hoff had it, blocked by the Profs. Hicks, who hit it out of bounds, a throw-in. Grimm throws it in. It was kicked right back to her after the throw-in. Missed header by both the Profs and the Eagles. Sheehan's going to spin, still have possession. They're still trapped as a couple Eagles are there. Casey Yablonsky gets around a defender. Quick pass and stolen away. They tried to get it to Jones. Middle of the field, now to the far side. She slips. Profs try to take possession. They're still fighting for the ball right at midfield. Nobody has possession yet. It's going right back and forth. Looked like a tennis match there. Profs trying to get possession here on the far side. They're going to say that the ball is out of bounds, and it's going to be Eagles' ball. You know, I give Bridgewater they did really well in that possession. You know, that ball pulled a little juke move on her, but you know, she was able to get it over in Rowan's defensive zone and keep the play going.
Looks like the ball's going to go once again out of bounds, except this time it's going to be off the Eagle. Thrown in and immediately out of bounds once again by the Eagles. .32-10 left to go in the first half. Still nothing. Kick it up. And it will roll out of bounds. Profs last kicked. Be a throw in for the Eagles. Profs are going to take possession though. On the far side to Hicks. Bringing it up. Pass over the head. So the Profs are going to chase it down. McCarry's going after it. It'll be an Eagles possession now. Kick and head it. Kept in the zone. Ball's going to roll out of bounds. I believe it was last touched by an Eagle. Yes, as a throw in for the Profs. Keep it in. Great setup for McCarry. She's going to have a shot, and it's going to go just left of Davis. She might have gotten a piece of it. That's going to set up a Profs corner kick.
What a shot wide left, and Sydney Davis, as you said, was there to just ease that ball out of bounds, and great, incredible dive by Sydney Davis.
A corner kick for the Profs. Taking it is Sansone. Really haven't heard much of her name today, but she is got a powerful leg over there in the near corner. First corner kick for the Profs this season. Huge setup, a great setup. Just off the side of the head of a Prof. That's going to roll out of bounds. A goal kick for Davis.
You know, that was still a great attempt by the Prof. You know, it was definitely a tough one, and she seemed to be kicking herself in the butt for that. But, you know, it was still a good attempt.
Sansone, the freshman from Roxbury, New Jersey. Yeah, it was a great setup, your perfect setup that you want. And nobody just could get up and really get a piece of it to throw it at the net. This one at midfield. That's going to be Lebonsky. It's over to Hicks. They tried to get it to Sheehan over on the near side. It was tipped by an Eagle. It's going to go roll out of bounds.
And Profs really fighting to keep that ball in Bridgewater's defensive zone. They're doing a really good job of that, as most of those balls in the past couple of minutes that we've been watching have been off of Bridgewater Bridgewater College.
Great step in there by Hicks. But the Eagles are going to take over. That was Kratz who had it, but taken away by Sansone. That corner, she's been really in a lot of the play here for the Profs. Freshman as well is one of the things that you have to look at too. This young talent on the team mixed with the experience is a great setup for McCary. She's won to beat the goalie and could not, as it just rolled right to Davis. It was a perfect opportunity. Davis met McCary, and that was it for that play.
Yeah, Sydney Davis not showing any hesitation on that catch attempt. She walked right in there as they had that setup, but she just caught that ball and took it right away from the Profs.
Headed away by Lebonsky and into the Profs defensive zone. Hicks has it now. We're approaching 28 minutes left to go in the first half. Everybody's looking for a call as the Eagle looked like it was holding a Prof. Allie Hicks might have knocked somebody down, or that was, that was going to be Dara Jones. Great play from the Profs to stop the possession as it rolls out of bounds. You'll take that one. They try to cross it into the middle of the field, but nobody's there. Picking it up, throwing the ball on goal. Actually, it goes to the left of, the right of Shelby Money. Money once again directing traffic. When Money talks, they're going to listen. One of the captains on the team, along with Allie Hicks and Dara Wagner. Senior from Vineland, New Jersey. Casey Lebonsky to Hicks in the defensive zone. On the far side, they're trying to find an open spot, kind of like the men's team were doing yesterday. They found a lot of success. This team today is definitely finding success. They just haven't found one to put in the back of the net.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's still a close game, but, it looks to me that Bridgewater is definitely still having a tough time breaking into Rowan's defensive zone, because Rowan is doing very well in defense.
Turning defense into offense there for the Eagles. They have possession. They're going to find an Eagle, and just behind her, the pass came. As the Profs now have it. McCary beats a defender. Give and go to Sheehan. McCary's going to give it to Sheehan a little bit too far. And it's going to roll out of bounds. It was a great play to set up Sheehan. Still on this near side. A close handball by Wagner there. As it's going to be a foul, and Prof's ball as a free kick is awarded. Lebonsky, a strong leg on this team. She's going to take the kick. No kick there, a pass. Might be a smart idea there to Sansone. Pass it back to the far side. Profs still have possession, getting very close to the out-of-bounds line. The Profs will lose possession, will go out of bounds. Sliding there to try to keep it in with Sansone.
Yeah, talk about a hairline over there. She kept it in just as it was about to go out near the end of the, the sports complex. It was crazy.
Sheehan now right at the Profs logo, gets met by an Eagle as she beats her. Still has it. He's going to pass it to the far side. To Sansone. Levonsky. Over, and it was so close to McCary there. Needed to come more forward to the ball. She let it come to her and got taken away. Hicks is able to Kareem the ball, and a quick pass over to Stover. .24 minutes left to go here in the first half. All goose eggs up on the board. Hicks on the near side to Levonsky. Back to Sheehan. Sansone keeps it in the offensive zone and immediately blocked away by the Eagles. These passes are not going well for the Eagles as the Profs are trying to capitalize. More setting out pass here with Levonsky and Sansone here in the defensive zone. There goes, looks like Jones. She's going to try to center it, and it was blocked by an Eagle, which sets up another corner kick.
And Rowan University definitely able to get these shots, more shots than Bridgewater College. I think we're up to 5 now. But Bridgewater College is definitely doing a good job of maintaining the defense and keeping it going. You know, we got Sydney Davis over there in goal. She stopped a couple of shots, but their team has really come together when they're in defensive zone and keeping the shots away from the net.
Sansone once again is going to show off her big boot. She's going to be one doing the kicking for this up-and-coming corner kick. She does exactly what she did the first time. You might see a goal here. Kick is up. Headed and out of bounds.
Another opportunity for Rowan, spoiled yet again by Bridgewater's defense. As I said before, definitely doing a good job of keeping that ball under control when it comes back into their defensive zone.
The Eagles on every single corner kick has just set up a huge wall to really stop this Profs offense to get one in the net. They've had great chances here as Sheehan takes it away from the Eagles. Pass. Hicks might have got pushed there. Yes, she did. Excuse me, that's going to be Rosenberg. It's going to be pushed.
Both teams very physical early on, but that's that's the first call for physical. Too much physicalness in this game.
Sansone's going to be the one kicking. Up. Great chance, but just a little bit too much on that pass. Goes to the right of the goal. Out of bounds, another goalie kick for Davis. Beautiful day here on the campus of Rowan University. Move-in day. A lot of people filling in the stands. The Profs all back on the campus. If you're listening, welcome back. Eagles have it on the near side. Kratz beats one Prof, but can't get past Hicks, who passes it back to Shelby Money. Money really hasn't been doing much just because of the fact that the Profs haven't let anything go through. Full field pass. A header. Catherine McCary still has possession. A pass to the far side. Beats a defender. Wasn't the perfect one. They're going to cross it in, though. The header, no, they can't get up for it. Eagles still have possession. Profs try to keep it in. They're not successful as that. Now it's the Eagles' turn to try for something. It's 2-on-3. The Profs have the advantage. Approaching the penalty box. They're going to fire one in. Money's going to scoop it right up. Great opportunity there for the Eagles, but swarmed by the Profs. Keeping this at a 0-0 game. 19.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Score still 0-0. Joe Stauffenberg here alongside Anthony Adenolfi. Channel 1, we got Wilmington Blue Rocks. Doubleheader tonight. At midfield. Hicks passed it up and it gets passed right back. Giving to Lubanski. Gonna put it a couple of defenders to Sansone. Kept in the offensive zone by Stover, but it's actually out of bounds right at midfield. Quick throw in by the Eagles. The Profs take possession in their defensive zone. We are yet to see any substitutions for both teams. Very surprising as we see a couple of Profs in the bright red mesh jerseys might be warming up to come on the field. I mean, we're already halfway through this first half. And still no substitutions yet. Maybe you might think you need fresh bodies. As Lubanski gets the ball right here on the near side. Sheehan to Lubanski now. Big boot. She tried to find McCary and wasn't unable to get that one. Racing up for it is Hoff. And be met by a Prof and kept possession. Stengel now. Back all the way to Hicks. To Lubanski. Profs looks like are slowing some things down here. We're trying to find an opening. They're just going to boot it right downfield. An Eagle was there, but they set it up for the Profs. A tough play, but still staying with it as there's going to be a shot. And that one's right off the post and out of bounds. Substitutions coming in for both teams. Now we finally see some subs in. Marone and Pagnani come in.
Entering the game for the Eagles, number 2, Emily York.
Emily York 6, also comes in for the Eagles.
Number 7, Hunter Collier, and number 8, Bridget Fabiani. Into the game for the Profs, number 2, Kelsey Holt.
Fighting for it there was Stover, as that one's going to go out of bounds once again. It was tipped by an Eagle, and once again another corner kick.
And you know, Joe, maybe it's what both teams needs is are fresh bodies out on this field. Maybe they can come in here and finally break this draw that we have so far of 0-0 with 16 minutes left in this half.
We'll see here. Sansone once again will take the corner. I believe that's Sansone. Kicks up, looking for a header once again. They get it, but it's actually off of an Eagle. They're going to hit it away and almost clear. The Profs there to stop it. That was Stengel, but Eagles take over on the far side. They're approaching the box now and taken away. Great play. A lot of room in front of them now. Turned away and Jones. That was to Pagnani. To Stover as it's blocked away. Stover once again had it. Down the field now, the Eagles get swarmed by the Profs. The defensive stop there, but they still have possession. Hoff. Kratz working one-on-one with Lebonski. She tries to center it and stopped by the Profs. Big kick way over the net. I think Sydney Ryan was just trying to put something on net to make Money move, but she didn't have to. It was way over the net.
I mean, Money's she's just chilling over there. She's got nothing really to worry about because the Profs have done such a good job on offense. And, I think Bridgewater is getting tired of that. And then, we were poking them back. You're like, hey, we're not taking this anymore. So they're trying to, push into Rowan's defensive zone. And they did a good job on that possession.
We're under 14 minutes here left in the first half. Still nothing. Profs look like the next stoppage of play. They want to get somebody in. Headed away and out of bounds. Yeah, substitution will come in.
Into the game for the Profs, number 14, Abby Daigle.
Abby Daigle in for the Profs.
22, Daria Jones.
Score still nothing as the Profs work on the far side. Eagles take it away. That was Huff. Over to Kratz. Given to Grimm. Griff's going to pass back to Kreider. Back to Kratz once again in the corner. Centers it. Hit off the leg and stopped by the Profs. The Profs got in the way. Money once again barely had to move for it.
Like you said, Joe, she barely had to move for that, but Bridgewater is getting very close to getting a goal and getting on this board so far in the past couple of minutes.
Yeah, I mean, the game's been mostly dominated by the Profs, just looking at the eye test and watching it.
Ariana Derling.
As Derling comes in.
Number 13, Kelsey Stengel.
Approaching 12 left to go in the first half. Abby Daigle fighting for it as it's tipped off the head. Not too sure if it was off a Prof or an Eagle. As ball pops up, Lebonski is fighting for it as well as Pagnani. She's going to go chasing after it in the Eagles' defensive zone. Cohen racing back, giving it to Davis. Midfield pass stopped there by Pagnani. They're going to keep it in the zone. And a little bit too much speed on that ball as a Prof is tripped up there. Nothing still is. Profs haven't gotten a real good opportunity in a couple of minutes. Now in the far corner, they have a chance here. Looking for a setup, just missed. Prof goes down, quickly back up. Daigle fighting for it. Hand it off to Sandstone. And out of bounds. Throw in by the Profs. Kick to midfield. Oh, a collision there at midfield. And the Eagles have possession. Down the field, Kratz looking to set somebody up. Doing that all game, but great defense by Lebonsky. Kratz was still fighting for it after Lebonsky had full possession. Daigle's chasing after it. Still at midfield, the Eagles have possession. The Eagles might have the Profs number here as they're approaching the end of the half. Under 10 minutes now. Bonsky trying to get around the defender. She's just going to pass back to Hicks. Sansone now. Too much on that pass to Pagnani, overshoots her. Throw in, but the Profs take possession. Pagnani to Daigle. Oh, blocked away by Dudley. Far corner now. This is a perfect opportunity for a chance to center. They will not. Blocked by the Profs and out of bounds.
And Rowan looks to be making 3 more substitutions on the next dead ball play, so we'll see what's going to happen.
I'm surprised that they didn't do that there. They had a perfect opportunity to do it out of bounds. Shelby Money, it punches away. Money's got hops.
Talk about hand-eye coordination. My goodness, she hit that ball right over the top of the net. That could have been a potential goal. Shelby Money with that money save over there.
Money denying the Eagles of Bridgewater College. That sets up a corner kick for them. This might be dangerous, though. They have one right near her. As they block it away, Bridgewater almost has a chance and whiffs. Headed away. They still keep it in the zone, but way past the net, way to the corner. A goal kick for the Profs. Now they finally make substitutions.
Entering the game for Rowan, number 18, Jessica Logan. Number 19, Lauren Wood.
Lauren Wood and Jessica Logan come in. Megan McKinley as well.
Number 2, Kelsey Holt. Number 6, Bethany Sansone. And number 28,
They're taking away the big leg of Sansone. But substitutions are in. McKinley, Wood. As Money boots it. Right in front of the Prof logo now to the far side. They try to keep it in. A little too much on that one as the Eagles were about to throw it in. Time stops. Everybody stops because of the substitution. And they throw in finally.
In the game for Bridgewater is number 4, Angel Finch, replacing number 21.
Wood fighting for it. Gets trapped by 2 Eagles. It's actually going to be out on the Profs. It might have got Wood last, they're saying. .6:15 left to go in the first half. Score still 0-0. This was when the Profs got the opportunity last night when they got their first goal. Let's see if the first goal can be scored here within the last few minutes of the half. They've had plenty of opportunities as trying for one now, stopped by the Eagles. Nearly into the game, Angel Finch passed it to the corner for Hoff. Back to Finch. And was stopped by Daigle. Ball kicked away. Looked like it was away. It's going to slowly roll out of bounds. They're going to say it's going to be a throw-in instead. That was very close to being a corner kick.
It was close to a corner kick, but that was even more close to hitting the scoreboard. The height on that kick just went straight up. I thought we were going to have a scoreboard shot right there.
And now officially out of this Rowan soccer complex as more substitutions come in.
And you know, Joe, I think I'm going to go check on my car real quick because I think that soccer ball landed right near it. You know, I got to be careful around here.
You're right there, man.
Replacing number 28, Catherine Houff.
Catherine Houff takes a seat. Well-deserved seat for the Bridgewater College Eagles. Ball goes out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a goal kick for Money. This is a perfect opportunity now. Start setting things up early here. Got less than 4.5 left to go in the half. Got to start it now. And don't boot it away. Gives it right to the defense. Big boot away. Stopped by the Eagles. Randolph getting it. It was a pass to Baltasar. And to the far side midfield. Oh, it's going to be a 3-on-3 here as now they hold up, wait for more teammates to come by. Ball blocked. Getting it was Finch. The corner, she's going to look to set up. Hit away by Hicks, and a corner kick coming for the Eagles. So let's go Rowan chance starting once again here.
Fans definitely giving Rowan some strength to keep the game going, to keeping it close. 3 minutes left in this half, and we still yet have not seen a goal by either side.
Not surprised. A lot of great defense there as Wood beats a defender. A two-man game right there. A little bit far ahead of Wood. She's chased after it and blocked away by the Eagles. That was a great two-man game there with Wood and Wagner. Lead pass, too much of a lead there as the Eagles take it away. Profs get it right back. Hicks. Over to pass on midfield. Huge pass. And a little bit too much for Pagnani to handle. It's going to be a goal kick. Almost had it there.
And Bridgewater definitely having a couple close calls with some goals, but recently it's more been on Rowan's side, and it's definitely giving them something to worry about the later we get into this half. We got 1:45 left, so let's see if one team can score a goal and go into the half just like that.
Mike Van Horn making more substitutions here. Kreider heads off. Pass back. Wood had great defense on it, but the Eagles are still able to send it downfield. A bit over a minute left to go in this half. There's always that second half that the Profs can always come back here. Score's still 0-0. Stopped by the Profs.
1 minute.
Daigle is a pass to, I believe that was Wagner. Tried to get a lead pass to Wagner. The throw in not successful by Rowan. But it bounced back to Lebonsky. Another throw in. Another one to Rowan. Missed by Daigle. Pass to Pagnani. Centers it. Nobody's home. Davis scoops it right up.
10, 9,
10 on the clock.
8, 7, 6,
Midfield.
5,
Nobody's going to get a shot to score here to end the first half. That's going to do it. A very defensive first half for both the Profs and the Eagles. And no offense absolutely at all. A lot of great chances, but it's all been on money from Rowan and Davis from Bridgewater College.
When you're in college, you kind of find out who you are. And throughout your 4 years, you develop yourself with all the different experiences, which leads into dedicating yourself to your community, to your family. So when you're a senior, you're coming out a well-rounded person.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests outside of the classroom and outside of the court or field. I've had the ability to get into different activities and organizations, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
Getting to be involved in a lot of different things, ranging from obviously being a student athlete to getting involved with my campus and my community, and not only being allowed to do that, but being encouraged to do that.
The opportunity to be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, to have the professors know me on a personal level, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference. It really helps you develop thinking from other people's perspectives and looking at problems from outside the box.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
I've definitely learned how to really be myself. I found out, yes, I am actually a good leader, and yes, I can actually put myself forward because I am good enough. I can do it.
Coming in to college, I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of different career goals, and I've learned so much about myself that I was always like growing and changing.
When I got to college, it forced me to step up and become more of a leader, and I think that was something I had the capability of doing, and forever grateful that being at a Division III school gave me that opportunity.
You have to dedicate your time in the classroom, you have to dedicate your time in the gym, on the field, on the court.
Our coaches and the entirety of the athletic department, they valued the student athlete going out into community and trying something new and getting involved in campus life.
You can get involved in so many different things. So the possibilities are truly limitless for what you can do with your college experience. You can kind of make it your own in the Division III setting. So I would encourage people who want to have flexibility to pursue different interests and passions to go D3.
Don't you worry, my child. Everything's gonna be just fine. Little darling, you keep on walking, 'cause I ain't never gonna leave your side.
As kids fall in love with sports, our universities are working every day to keep college sports safe, so you can watch them play with a little less worry and a little more joy.
It's not about where you were born. It's not about your gender or the color of your skin, or whether you're rich, poor, or in the middle. No matter what you play, if you have the skill and drive to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Hello, I'm Dan Gilmore, Director of Athletics at Rowan University. The primary goal of our department is to develop you, the student athlete, in all aspects of life. Rowan Athletics is committed to your success on the field, in the classroom, and as citizens of high moral character and service. Our mission defines the commitment. We exist to purposely foster a selfless environment that cultivates community, embraces learning, and enhances excellence in sport and life. I, am a prof.
We are dedicated to the pursuit of excellence
and committed to helping others achieve their fullest potential.
As scholars, athletes, leaders, and members of society,
our department and the members within
are devoted to enhancing opportunities for success and competitive greatness.
I am a prof.
We are committed to developing a spirit of unity and belonging in the athletic department for those we serve.
We encourage diversity and inclusion.
And create identity by bringing together members of our campus, alumni, and local communities through athletics and service.
I am a prof.
We hold ourselves to the highest standards of integrity.
Through actions of respect, honesty, and fair play.
We strive to behave ethically towards others.
And convey expectations of high moral character.
We are committed to each other and respect the differences in others.
Our individual successes strengthen the whole.
And we support one another in our endeavors as we each share a common goal.
I am a prof.
Education is the forefront of our existence.
We develop a culture where lifelong learning is a priority.
We support each other and our student athletes in the quest for self-improvement and academic success.
To uphold the mission, Rowan Athletics Department will use its core values as guidance in actions both on and off the field.
The Rowan University women's soccer program enters 2018 with a younger unit than years past, which has made competition for starting roles much more difficult for the upperclassmen. 9 freshmen, along with a handful of transfers, have ramped up training as the Profs look for their 3rd NJAC championship in the past 4 seasons.
I think we have a real quality freshman class. You know, we got extremely hard workers, good players, and they're all fairly central players too, which is probably the hardest thing to learn. They've done a fantastic job adapting. We're going to see, quite a few freshmen step on the field right away.
A strong defense has been the MO for the Brown and Gold for years, as they pride themselves on keeping teams off the scoreboard. Shelby Money has been a brick wall in net for Rowan the past 3 seasons. Entering her senior campaign, the Vineland native will find herself starting for the 4th straight season and will be a favorite to take home the NJAC Goalkeeper of the Year award.
Shelby is just a soccer junkie, basically. She just trains 365 days a year. We feel that she's the best goalkeeper in the country. I mean, when we need a big save, she's there. When, we need communication, she's there to get the back 4 straight.
Money is just part of the dynamic which has made Rowan one of the top defenses in the nation. Allie Hicks returns for her senior season as she has become a vocal leader of the back position. Casey Lebonsky, Kelsey Stangl, and Ariana Derling will be part of a defense which allowed just .39 goals a game in 2017. Look for freshmen Caitlin Munyon and Grace Massell to get major minutes at the position as well.
They're ready to step up, and we just got to see, obviously if they're ready in a college environment. But so far through training, they've been working extremely hard and doing a great job.
The midfield will be the youngest core group of the team, but it will also feature some of the strongest talent from top to bottom. Dara Wagner will be the cornerstone of the middies, as a year ago the junior tallied 4 goals and 2 assists. Sarah Rosenberg and Sammy Pagnani, along with Lauren Wood and Megan McKinley, will work in the midfield for Coach Scott Leacott, but you'll also see some freshmen getting big roles once the season comes along. Up front for the Profs, they have Catherine McCary, who will look to push the pace in the attacking third this fall. Leacott is hoping the midfield can spring McCary free, as a year ago the senior tied for a team-best 6 goals. McCary will be working alongside junior transfer Daria Jones.
They work phenomenal together. It seems like they've been playing with each other for the last 4 years. They're both extremely smart players. They both find spaces very well. They're very similar dynamic between the two. They both have pace. They both have very good touch, but their vision is also very good, and they can find each other.
The Profs' 2018 schedule features 8 home games, with the first being the season opener on September 1st, as Rowan hosts Bridgewater at 5:15 p.m. NJAC season opens September 15th as the Profs travel to take on the Pioneers of William Patterson.
At Rowan University, we are committed to a healthy, safe, and supportive community.
It's on us to create an environment where everyone feels and is safe.
To create an environment in which sexual assault is unacceptable.
Sexual violence is more than just a crime against individuals.
It threatens our families. It threatens our communities.
It's on us to do something about it.
To hold our friends accountable for their actions.
To stop being a bystander to the problem of sexual assault.
When we see something wrong, we should not look the other way.
1 in 4 women,
1 in 16 men,
will experience some form of sexual assault during their college career.
It's on us to look out for one another.
To recognize that sex isn't sex unless you have consent.
To get a friend home, safe.
Less than 5% of rapes are reported to law enforcement.
It's on us to support survivors of sexual violence.
And to never blame them.
To start the conversations that are difficult.
To take reports of sexual assault seriously.
It's on us to promote a culture of respect.
To treat women with respect.
To treat men with respect.
It's on us, all of us, to stop sexual assault.
Both teams have 5 shots, no goals yet, but the Eagles have only 1 shot on goal. The Profs have none. Profs have 3 corners, have earned 3 corners, and the Eagles have 2 for Bridgewater College. 1 save has been made for Shelby Money. Both of them have faced 5, that's Davis and Money. And we talked about it right before the end of the half, that the Profs really have been waiting, and then sending it right in, all the way down the field. And I feel like for me, that's something they just need to move away from. Instead of trying to boot it downfield, start working it downfield a little bit.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Joe. I mean, the one person you keep talking about with those long kicks from the Profs is Casey Lebonsky. And every time she's just got that long stride, that kick. I mean, he gets him over the halfway mark, but at the same time, they're having a hard time setting up shots and setting up opportunities to even get a shot on goal. You know, you said yourself, they've had no shots on goal, but the Eagles have amassed 1 shot. So it's definitely a close matchup here, especially offensive and defensively for both teams. So they just, both teams just got to find something deep within them to try and get a goal on the opposing team.
And we're a couple seconds away before the start of the second half. Score is 0-0 here on the campus of Rowan University. Don't forget, after this 45, you might as well stick around because we got the men's game, coming up. That's coming up next against NYU, just around 7:30. Field hockey did get the win earlier today at noon against Yersinia College, a 3-1 win with Rachel Galante netting 2 goals as we are underway here in the second half for women's soccer here on the campus of Rowan University. Starting off was the Profs trying to get things started, but the Eagles took it away. On the far side, great defense. Kratz gets stopped. Now here come the Profs. Jones now stops on a dime, gets it across field. Gonna pass it back to Sandstone. She throws it in. And Davis will come out of the net, catch it, and stop the play. Jones has been doing that wonderfully, knowing when she should come out and when she shouldn't. For most of the match, though, she has been staying in around net. Eagles have it. It's going to be a 3-on-2, though. Hoff had it and stolen away. Money booting it to midfield. Had it and kept in the offensive zone. Ball roll out of bounds, tipped off of a prof. Throw in, hit out by Collier. The Profs have it in front of her. Catherine McCary, no. A great play, a lot of pressure by the Profs though, as they had to kick it out of bounds. That was the only play that they had. Sandstone throw in. Jones trying to set it up and out of bounds. Actually, no, they're going to save it before it rolls out of bounds. Dara, great play on the ball. Just missing Sarah Rosenberg on the pass. Down the far side. Stopped by the Profs. Here they come. Pass to Dara Wagner. Over, setting up. McCary could not put a head on it. Excuse me, that was Jones. McCary was ready for a rebound of anything. Approaching 42 left. 42 minutes left in the first half, or excuse me, the second half.
About 3 minutes in here, and both teams still are carrying that momentum they had from the the first half into the second half, and it's definitely creating a good first couple minutes here.
Yeah, they've gone back and forth with a lot, not even shots, but just possessions, as we're going to call a foul on the Eagles. And Profs were trying to move quickly. Referee told them to basically stop play, let everybody get set first. Sending it in. Jones is getting in position. She's going to head it backwards and right into the arms of Davis.
That is definitely not a play you could have drawn up. That was a perfect pass and perfect header. But Cindy Davis, man, she's got good hands over there in the net. She was able to stop that just as quick as it started.
Yeah, and that was not an easy play for Jones. I mean, she was literally heading it backwards. Trying to aim it and everything was not easy at all. Gonna pass back. They were looking, Rosenberg was looking for a foul as Eagles all over her, and she's gonna get it. Taking it now, Kelsey Stengel. Headed in, McCary has it. And they're fighting for a possession. Dara Wagner. Kick in on the far side, trying to set somebody up there. Kept in by Sansone. Finds Rosenberg. Defenders are running into her. They're going to get a call. Stengel is going to take it. Actually, she's not. She's going to let Sansone take it. Seen her a lot with the corner kicks. Can't have a more perfect person to fire this in here. Sansone sets it. Boots it in. Penalty box. Great play. Heads it and wide of the net once again. The Profs with great chances off of the leg of Sansone. Just unable to capitalize once again.
Profs pulling out a lot of tricks in their magic bag where they're trying to get that ball to go in, but unfortunately, man, they just cannot get these shots to land.
Man, and they're right there, too. They're so close getting the goal. They can just smell it. Jones keeps it on the near side. Little push by the Eagle. Great play there from Cohen, and actually is going to be off of Cohen. A corner kick coming up for the Profs. Sansone again. Once again, we're seeing Sandstone on these corner kicks.
I know, but you know what? She's doing such a great job of getting the ball in place. I mean, that last ball that we just saw her, she did that kick. I mean, that was perfect placement, just a missed opportunity.
One of the things that she's been getting better and better, she's been placing the ball better each and every single time that she's hit it. Let's see if she can put it in a perfect place here. The kick's up. Good one, but a little bit over. And once again, it's off an Eagle. Sandstone might be just going to the other side now to take the corner kick.
My goodness, after these kicks, she's going to have to replace her leg. You know, she just keeps kicking and kicking and kicking, but she's giving good kicks. And, you know, like I said, they're just unfortunately unable to fall for the Profs right now.
That one she put too much on. She knows what she did, so she can put a little bit less on it this time. Profs ready to attack here. Sandstone with the kick. Beautiful kick, but was just the ball where it was going to land was completely surrounded. Eagles get it out of their defensive zone. Great play by Fabiani. Out of bounds off the Eagles, a throw-in. Back and forth it goes as the Profs lost possession. Quickly moving there is Collier. Kick centered, headed away by Lebonsky. Shelby Money, a punch away. Wow, another great save, another diving save from Shelby Money. That's why she wears the green.
And Shelby Money definitely showing why the women's Profs had 10 shutouts last year. Definitely a big key factor on this team.
A corner kick for the Profs. He got that, or not the Profs, the Eagles. They got that opportunity because of the Profs. A great save by Money, blocked away by a Prof. That's going to be kicked away as well. Not cleared out of the zone, but cleared out for the moment as the Profs can regather themselves. Under 36 minutes left to play here in the second half. Profs and Eagles tied at 0. Profs getting tied up there. Their own feet. They're looking for a call there. As it's finally cleared away, all the way down to the defensive zone of the Bridgewater College. Great defensive play there. And Sydney Ryan gonna throw it in quick. McCary attacking the ball, but backed up a little bit as the Eagles are trying to get the possession up the field. They do. It's going to be on the far side. They go back and forth at midfield. Prof's going to kick it away. And they're going to maintain possession. Back to Shelby Money as she's going to boot it to midfield. Making the play on the ball with Sheehan on the far side. Slide tackle missed. Still at the Profs logo. Rosenberg missed the opportunity. Here come the Eagles. Not an opportunity that they'd like, but they're going to try to center it. Blocked. Kept there. Too much heat on the ball. And it'll be out of play. Completely out of the Rowan Soccer Complex here. Goal kick for Shelby Money.
And each team definitely getting good opportunities, but you know, each team's stifling the opposing team's shots as well as their opportunities on offense. So it's definitely still a close game with about 33 minutes left in this half. Both teams looking good.
Under 34 minutes left remaining. Stopped by the Eagles. They're going to get an opportunity here. Setting things up there was Hoff. They're going to get it right to Money. Brick wall back there. And for the first game, Shelby Money making all the saves, keeping things at zeros. McCarry's got an opportunity here. She was pushed down. The whistle stays silent. She was literally pushed down, but nothing. Surprising no call there, as I guess they're going to say they were both going up for it. And it was incidental contact. There's still nothing. Here come the Eagles. You got it, Kelsey! Near side, Fabiani. And stopped by Sover there. Money takes it out. Kicked away, Sheehan. And they're going to call a foul on the Profs. Questionable no call still on the back is a free kick awarded to Bridgewater. Hit off of a Prof defender head and hit out of bounds. Money with a goal kick.
Refs definitely not helping the Profs on that defensive possession. Not giving that call over there with that push, but they're going to give them the foul and give them a free kick for Bridgewater. It doesn't make any sense.
Instead of booting it away, they're going to give it to the defense. Back to Shelby Money. To Rosenberg. They just keep continuing to go backwards here. Nothing's helping as Sheehan trying to get away. Here goes Jones on the near side. Going to try to center it. Great defense. It was kicked out. By Baltasar, which will give the Profs a corner kick. Sandstone once again. Having this kick another opportunity. Need a good possession here. Kick is up. Great kick and unable to get a head on it. Where the Profs, the Eagles, try to get it out, and the ball was swarmed. And they're going to call a foul on the Profs. As Wagner was going for the ball, she hit the ball and knocked an Eagle down. I don't know how that much contact got a call, and when we went the other way, and Wagner was the same thing with Wagner. They didn't get the call. Pagnani comes in for McKinley.
Referee definitely not winning the hearts over on the Rowan crowd here with those two controversial calls, and still no calls over on Bridgewater College.
Did have a few on in the first half, but still though, I feel like he needed to make the call on Wagner and not the call on the other way. On the far side. So close to going out of bounds, taking down an Eagle there. That deserved a foul, and yes, it will be. That's going to be on McCarry. .48 left on the clock here. Getting closer to the second half as another foul will be called on the Profs. Might have been something away from the ball.
I mean, at this point, I don't know if Bridgewater's stopping, Rowan's offense or the referee is. I'm watching this, and he just keeps calling and calling and calling different fouls, and it's just amazing
There's
to watch.
been a lot of tough calls in the past couple of minutes. That could be decision-making. McKinley to Jones. Jones is setting up. She's got McCary on the far side. Kick back. McKinley able to caress it and try to get it through, but the Eagles are standing right there. They need the pressure on them as they're going to easily get to their offensive zone. Almost stopped. Now it is. Great play by Allie Hicks there. Getting tripped up there. No call from Stengel. McKinley over. McCary racing for it on the near side, but she's got nobody to help her out. Kicked away, and it will be a throw-in. Crucial throw-in here. Jones racing towards the net, but they're going to throw it back to Stengel. Stepped on the ball, and it got stuck in the ground. Sandstone tried to caress it, and it goes out of bounds. 27 left to go. Substitutions coming in for Bridgewater College. First substitutions there for the Eagles.
29, Jordan Davis, replacing number 7, Hunter Collier, and number 8, Bridget Fabiani.
Fabiani and Collier out. Replay by Stover. There was nothing as a throw-in now by the Profs. It was a very quick possession inside or not out of bounds. As things are getting now aggressive here with both teams waiting to be thrown in. As the ball backwards and right into the face of Cohen. Now Wagner on the near side. She's got a chance here. Crossover and caught by Davis. That would have been a header by Catherine McCary. I saw that if Davis was not right there. A great player by her. She came out of the net and stopped McCary from heading it in.
Dara Wagner, what an amazing pass on yet another spoiled opportunity by Bridgewater College.
And they're going to say that was a trip on, I believe that was going to be on Lebonsky. And Money's going to send it away. 25 to go in the second half. The score is still 0-0. This is Rowan Radio 89.7 WGLS FM, Channel 2. Joe Stauffenberg here alongside Anthony Ananolfi. First game for women's soccer here. Profs taking on the Eagles of Bridgewater College. Jessica Logan comes in for Dara Wagner. Pagnani on the far side, out of bounds on the Eagles. Quick in and take away by the Eagles. Got some free space in the middle of the field. Defense is starting to swarm there as an easy shot to Shelby Money for a save. Low line drive punt for Money as they punch it to the offensive side. Profs looking for somebody as Pagnani is on the far side. Gets pushed down completely. And they're going to stop. Pagnani is going to take some time getting up. Jordan Davis on the call, just a talking to from the referee.
I mean, Joe, on that one, I don't know if I'm watching soccer or football. I mean, she came out of nowhere like a cornerback trying to get to the running back and just a huge tackle. I mean, I get they were going to the ball, but my goodness, it's still a big, huge tackle in that play.
Yeah, came from right behind as well. It set up the Profs perfectly, though, and they cannot capitalize. Kick will stay in bounds right on that line. Is now out of bounds on the Profs. A substitution now being made.
Entering the game for Bridgewater, number 6, Cyan Coates.
And substitutions late in this game, not too late in this game. We got about 22 minutes left in it, so let's see if some fresh bodies, you know, that method, let's see if it'll keep them going. I mean, it's keeping them both knotted at no goals apiece. Bridgewater's got 5 shots on the net, and Rowan only has 2. Definitely a really interesting game.
Yeah, very defensive game here. They might be the next one. Who scores will win it here. This is a tough opponent for the Profs, especially in the first game of the season. Scott Leacock looking for another substitution once win. Next out of bounds play. McKinley now on the near side. Setting up and taking your time. Take a defender one-on-one. Pass out to Stengel. Stengel, a quick pass now back to McKinley through defender's legs. And the Profs will not get possession here. The carry flying all over the place as McKinley runs into a defender as they're going to call a foul. .24 left to go in the second half. Free kick for the Eagles, headed by Sansone. It goes backwards. Hicks there in trouble as Hicks just had to kick that one away. It tipped off an Eagle and it went out of bounds.
Number 14, Abby Daigle. Number 19, Lauren Wood.
The Profs making 4 substitutions, you know, not 1, 2, or 3, but 4 substitutions. Definitely really trying to get something going on offense and get a point on this board.
Number 22, Daria Jones.
Yeah, getting a lot of fresh bodies out there. Need them now here for the end of the game. We're starting to get towards the end of the game. Midfield now for the Eagles. York kicking 1, 2, Money, as she's going to come out of the net and grab that one out of midair. Taking her time, letting the teammates get down the field. She's going to punt this one away. Low punt as it gets through everybody, but Wood had it for a second, tried to give it to McKinley. Couldn't get it through. Great play by McKinley. It's going to be a Profs throw-in. Abby Daigle to Lauren Wood. It goes to the corner and out of bounds. A goal kick for the Eagles. Booted to the Profs logo. Profs keep it in the offensive zone. Wagner is back in. She's still fighting for possession there as she gets it. She got McKinley to her right, Wood to her left, as the ball now bounces to the Eagles. Now they're going to take it back into their defensive side, try to regroup. Sansone kept the pressure on, and they are unable to keep possession. A push on Wagner, and still no call. back and forth possessions go. As now they have the Eagles have it on the far side. Pass back out now. Setting it up there was Ryan. And a kick out of bounds by the Profs. Quick throw in. But unable to get anything of it. Trying to catch the Profs sleeping, but it went the other way around. They caught their own players sleeping. Great play there on the far side by Davis. Jordan Davis, number 27. Don't be mixed up with Sydney Davis.
Bridgewater was definitely trying to make quick work of that Rowan defense, but unfortunately Rowan was definitely not sleeping on that one. They were able to get the ball out of zone. Bridgewater's going to keep it in zone with that throw-in.
Kick to the middle of the field, and it rides the top of the net out of bounds. Some of the members of the football team coming in. Anthony Diorio, Riley Giles just had a big win on Thursday night, a big double overtime win.
And then for the Profs,
catching a little bit of
number 3, Aiden Sheehan, replacing
women's soccer, and wouldn't be surprised if they stick around to see a little bit of the men's soccer. .45 left to go in the second half. The score's still nothing. One of the high-powered offenses in the NJAC were the Profs last season. 3rd in goals, 2nd in assists, 2nd in points. They're still looking for their one more as Woods chasing down the ball. They're stopped by the Profs. And great play by Wagner. She just takes the ball away. Oh, it hits the chest. And they're looking for a handball instead. Rosenberg to Wood. Wood gets knocked down. And now here come the Eagles. York gave it to Kratz. And kicked away out of bounds by the Profs. It was a great job. Tracked down that ball was Wagner. And they're going to call for the substitutions.
Entering the game for Bridgewater, number 7, Hunter Collier, replacing number 21.
Collier comes back in as McCary comes in for the Profs.
Catherine McCary, and number 22, Daria Jones.
Daria Jones also comes back in as well. Jones, although on the offensive side of things for the most part, she's been playing a lot of great defense trying to take away the ball tonight. She's in there for both. Right now, it looks like the Eagles are just trying to play keep away. It's not working, though, as the Profs steal that one. Goes right back to the Eagles at midfield. Coates, who just came in, gets her first touch. Randolph now looking for somebody, beats a couple defenders, beats another one, throw in, and the corner of the net, score. Great top of the net shot by Hannah Randolph after beating 3 Prof defenders. It's a late score from the Eagles with 14:24 left to go in the second half.
And, you know, building off of what you just said, Joe, that shot was incredible. She went past 3 defenders by herself, doing a lot of ball handling in between. I think she did a little turnaround, too, a little finesse on that, and they were able to finally get on the board, and Bridgewater's up 1-0. Play
resumes now as the Profs have the ball. Jones She's trying to put one right back for the Profs. Beat a defender. Sends one in and just misses the net. We're approaching 14 minutes left to go in the second half.
You know, it's definitely starting to get late in this game. The Profs definitely need to keep their momentum alive and keep it going if they wish to at least tie this game before the end of it.
Got the arrival of another WGLS Sports Department member, Elijah Brown, standing to my right. He's going to be with me for the call on the men's soccer game coming up. We still got 13 minutes, 40 seconds left in this game, as the Eagles are threatening once again, stopped by the Profs. Kicked out of bounds.
Entering the game for the Eagles, number 23, Isabella Kreider. Replacing number 28, Catherine Powell.
Kicked out by Holt. Couple substitutions. Another kick, and it is out of bounds. Profs have possession, a goal kick for them.
Shelby Money setting up that kick, get out of the penalty box and get it right to the Profs so they can try and get on the scoreboard. Things are looking bleak. We got about 12:45 left in this half, so Rowan definitely needs to get something going and tie this game up. Profs keeping the ball under control. Gonna get a big old boot there just out to the logo. Bridgewater keeps it back over in the defensive zone.
And now the Profs maintain possession. Taking away McKinley. Booted away and into the offensive zone. They were looking for Jones there. And the Eagles have possession. Saved by Shelby Money. It might have squeaked in the net. .33 left to go. The second half. Far side stopped by the Profs. And it will stay in bounds, chasing after it, McCary. Jones now was just beat. Making a move there, Emily York beating a couple defenders. A shot and hit from Allie Hicks. A header away as Randolph ran into a Profs defender. They got a little bit of Academy Award there.
And Hicks, talk about having a hard head. That shot was plastered right to her, and she just took it right off the noggin and just rejected it. Unbelievable. And stoppage of play real quick. Ball's going to go to Shelby Money. Going to tell her teammates, let's get going. She's going to put that ball down. She's going to give it a boot. And Money's kick is going to go a little bit past the logo. Bridgewater keeping it close, though, however.
Keeping it in their own defensive zone. Stopped by the Profs is a perfect opportunity for him. Jones is on the right, and it was completely stopped. Once again, they're looking for a handball. And I believe they finally call it. 9:39 left to go in the second half. Sansone was looking for as if she was going to kick it. With the big boot of Lebonsky, though, she's going to be the one that doing the kicking. to tie it up here. Free kick in, and right into the arms of Davis. Sydney Davis, another save. They're approaching 9 minutes left to go.
Sydney Davis definitely looking like a brick wall behind that net.
Ball got away from the Profs there. They're going to give it back to Shelby Money as she's going to punch it away. It was to Randolph as a header. It was a very dangerous play as the head went down and the leg went up. Here's McCary now on the far side. Little give and go action. Beater as a centering pass coming in. Beat. Ball pops up in the air. Headed in. Catherine McCary chasing the ball down. They still have a chance here. Rosenberg. Deep in the corner, hit off of an Eagle. That's going to be a corner kick. Setting up another great possession for the Profs here. Last minute has been just incredible for this Profs offense, though they're not able to get anything.
And number 21, Bailey Kratz. Replacing number 2, Emily York, and number 29, Jordan Davis.
Profs definitely having a good showing, like you said, Joe, but you know what? Unfortunately, they just can't get the ball to fall. Bridgewater has definitely been giving the Profs something to get a headache and give them some frustration. Let's see if they can try and hopefully get at least a shot to try and make this game close.
24, Sarah Rosenberg. Number 6, Bethany Sansone, and number 3, Aiden Sheehan.
Corner kick coming from the Profs. This is a big chance here. Kick is up, a little bit far away. They're going to kick it up, still a chance. Davis punched it away. They're going to fire it in, blocked. They had 3 chances there to get the ball in the net, and they couldn't. Now here come the Eagles. They're going to need Shelby Money here to make a save here. As knocked down was Sydney Ryan. Shot right to Money, caught, and another save. Under 7 minutes left to go here. Profs fans getting antsy here. Big punt from Money. Jones back now. The far side, Wood. Great job to keep it in front of her, but it's knocked away. And the Eagles have possession. So they will stop as a whistle is blown. A free kick awarded to the Eagles. Now we're getting to 6 minutes left to go in the second half. Eagles up by 1 over the Profs. Coming from the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. They're really giving the Profs a run for their money here as they are leading this game 1-0. Catherine McCary chasing down the ball carrier is unable. They send it back to Cohen. Woods chasing it now. Now Rowan needs to worry about defense a little bit as Jones does there. She didn't have possession and couldn't chase it down before it goes out of bounds. Substitution coming in for the Eagles. Taking a little bit more time off the clock now.
Number 28, Catherine Howe, replacing number 6.
They still got plenty of time left on the clock. Randolph was the lone goal scorer earlier on with about 15 minutes left to go in the half. Right at the Profs logo, they're going back and forth with possession. Hicks, boot downfield. And back to the Eagles. Almost stopped by McKinley. They did have some contact. To the near side, Fabioni. As a great play on the ball by Stengel. Everybody else was looking for a call. They can't keep it in. Trying to figure out who has possession. It was the Eagles. Throw in by Sydney Ryan. Just under 4 minutes left to go in this second half. Great play here for the Eagles. They're going to send it back out once again. Have to waste as much clock as possible. Centering pass. Nobody was there but a prof. Around a couple defenders, another centering pass. This time it came from Fabiani. The Profs send it away. Great play by the defenses. Wood trying to be basketball playerish and box out. McKinley gets it upfield to McCary. Got to turn around, and she does on the near side. She's either going to look for Wood or Jones. She's taking her time. Tries to beat a defender. They're going to try to get her out on the corner, and that's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to call a corner kick. It might have got a piece of the Bridgewater College Eagle. A chance to tie up the game.
Bethany Sansone replacing number 18, Jessica Logan.
Jessica Logan goes off the field as Sansone comes in. Another corner kick here for the Profs. Chance to tie it up. Ball centered in, headed off of an Eagle and kicked out. And nobody's home for the Profs to defend. They eventually catch up with the ball and kick it out of bounds. 2:15 left to go in the half. Profs down 1. Scott Leacott trying to get his team set up in the perfect position to try to win this one. They have a chance here. Kick it away. Randolph able to corral that one and send it back into the offensive zone, the Profs' defensive zone. Able to chase that down in the corner. I believe that's going to be a corner kick now for the Bridgewater College Eagles. A chance to put another goal up on the board as under 90 seconds left to go here in the game. They're going to take as much time off the clock here as possible as a far side corner kick coming. A small corner kick as they're just going to leave the ball right in the corner, and they're literally not going to let the Profs players touch it. They're all fighting for it. The ball is actually kicked out of bounds now, finally. Under a minute to go, we're at 40 seconds. Back to the Eagles. Racing for it, they need to close in on the ball quick. And they're going to call offsides. Yeah, 25 seconds left to go in the opening game here for the Profs Soccer Club here. Money, a big boot downfield, running out of time. And a foul called.
10.
Money.
8. 7.
We're getting the 5 seconds.
4. 3.
And there was a whistle blow, 1.5 left on the clock. There was 2 soccer balls on the field. Miscommunication by there. You got 1 second, and that will do it. The game is over. The Profs get stunned here at home for the first game of the season. The Bridgewater College Eagles get their first win of the first game of the season against your Rowan University Profs. A tough loss coming here. And the Eagles got one. About 50